What is your blood score, by the way?
Mine?
Yeah. If it's -1, you should run.
It's 0.
You should run for sure.
All right.
You want to pick us back up where we left off?
A lone gunman has leveled a gun at M, unbeknownst to her.
She's like in the street, right?
She's in the street. So, here's the bad news. Let me look at the moves real quick. You know, we took a break. I should have, like, a 2-minute break between episodes. I should have looked this up then.
I'm going to ask you something else annoying. How close is M right now to Kingsdale, and how quickly after that guy not showing up are they just shooting M? You know what I mean? Okay, no, I'm arguing this. Reasonably, the guy would have to have had time to get back and tell them to kill her, so reasonably Kingsdale could get there in time to help. If he started running.
That's assuming that they weren't bluffing about waiting for a signal. You know what I mean?
Well, but then, I guess yes, but that's not what Zach had intended. I don't think Zach was planning on shooting you in the back.
I will say, you did fire the biggest, loudest gun in town multiple times.
That's true.
No, I understand that. I think that probably took 15 seconds, and I think at this point Kingsdale would be running.
Well?
Badly, because he's seriously hurt.
He's seriously hurt, covered in frying pans.
Yeah, he's clunking down the street. Just ding, 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 ding.
I would say she's a couple blocks away.
I think Authors of Steel are a good chunk of town away. They're not, like, next door.
Yeah.
The town's a little bit bigger than you guys are imagining.
Right.
Remember. However, we'll get to what Kingsdale can or cannot do. M, roll me an escape a situation.
Sure thing.
But it's gonna be at a -2.
Oh.
You don't know this is happening.
I think that's just a failure.
It's not.
That's with blood.
It is.
I think that's a -3. Oh no, it's a 0. It's a -2.
3.
Cool. I'm not gonna punish you extra for it. You take 2 harm as you are hit from behind with a bullet and topple.
I fall to the ground for sure.
You see, does Kingsdale wear typical hunter's gear?
Yeah, hunters dress fancy.
Okay, I was just making sure that I wasn't making that up. You see what you can only assume to be a hunter walking towards you in your, like, shocked state. You see them slowly walking over. You see weapons hanging down from them in all the places that Kingsdale hides his own weapons. You know, there's knives and guns all over.
No, he only has one knife. That's what I'm told hunters do. It's not in the boot. Prosperity, can you do something? Can you distract him?
You're the only one that can see me.
Can you do anything invisible? She's like trying to back up. She's like on the ground, like kind of like not crab walking, but like trying to scoot herself backwards.
Roll a keep your cool.
Good thing I leveled this up last time. That requires me to roll well, though. Heck yeah, that's a 14. My opposition's cool is compromised. Tell what it will cost to maintain their current course of action. So I think like lets him come closer, and she's still on the ground, and she starts mumbling what sounds like gibberish, and then like locks eyes on him and says, "This isn't my death, but yours will be 5 times worse. I've seen it happen."
You see him take a stutter of a step as you look at him and stare in that way that you have where you almost look like you're having a vision. It's what you do for all the miners up in town where you like fake roll your eyes back a little bit, like, and you do this as you say this to him, and he takes a halting step, before a sword goes through him, and Fantasia is behind him and drops him to the ground. I don't know if that was 5 times worse, but you look like you needed a hand.
That was the perfect amount. And then she, falls over. Or, slumps to the ground.
At this point, you hear the clomping of Kingsdale, severely bleeding, very hurt, running down the street.
Are the hunters after you too?
Not anymore, no. But they are not after you. I think we're actually okay. I think we did it.
Speak for yourself.
Well, no, I mean, but I think Saz is good. I think I convinced one of them to convince it. How many hunters were even in this family?
Too many.
I'm just wondering if maybe we'll, at some point, it's the gauntlet's been thrown. Should we just... You're hurt. Can I assist you back to the bar?
Yes, but I foresee it being painful either way.
That is true. Kingsdale, picks you up and starts limping, arm around you, kind of leaning on you. And starts, hobbling down the street. Does this town have a physician or some kind of witch that casts spells to fix being shot up a bunch?
I don't know if Doc does surgery.
You've never asked him.
And Fantasia's new to town. She wouldn't know?
She's pretty new to town.
Okay.
Well, I vote we go to Doc for no other reason than his name is Doc, and if we are to pass out, it might be best if we are not near Lalura or Lalurin and near someone else who is not currently shot and bleeding.
He did bring me back from the brink before, so sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Is Fantasia coming with us?
Yes. She's, actually,
Kingsdale putting all his weight on her, basically.
Kingsdale thinks he's, helping you along, but he's losing enough blood that Fantasia is between both of you, carrying you both along as you're both limping. So you guys head back to Doc's place. As you walk in and chant, oh, good God, what the...
The Hunters Guild entered my establishment, and without warning or provocation, shot me multiple times, and then caught themselves on fire and attempted to kill my friend. And then Kingsdale just falls over.
I believe maybe half of that.
The provocation bit seemed a little suspicious.
Also, the bursting on fire, that typically doesn't happen.
Kingsdale kind of rolls over and goes, don't talk unless you have a lawyer present, and then his face plants.
Do you do surgery?
And this sounds like M just slumps over.
I hope so.
He starts talking. They're going to owe me for this again. They're going to find me all of the flowers that I want for the rest of their lives, which, honestly, at the rate that they're going, is going to be 20 minutes.
So I mark one more debt with Doc.
Yeah, both of you mark a debt with Doc.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll take that.
You guys are both stable, and you can both remove 1 mark of damage.
How nice for me.
You still have 4?
No, I only had 3.
3. Oh, okay.
That armor really helps, in a pinch.
Must be nice.
So,
I just need to say, it's just so fun. It's first game, Zach has a hunter come into the bar, immediately killed, almost. Next start, Zach's okay, it can't happen twice.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
100%, I'm I will threaten M, and that will give Kingsdale pause, and he's she can handle herself. Load shot.
No, I can't.
You did pretty good.
That was a squishy.
Oh shoot, I owe Doc again.
I know, same.
For curing me.
So, time passes, you both wake up with stitches, Doc sends you on your way. And as you return to the Quiversand Tavern, Saza is waiting outside where there is an immolated dead body laying in the doorway.
Hello, Saza. How are you?
How long has it been? Because you said they woke up.
How long were you gone, Saza? Like, how long do your errands in a typical day take you?
I don't know, a couple hours, maybe? Because I know it's not a tiny town, but it's not huge either. I gotta imagine there's not, like, a ton every day.
Yeah, I don't think it's been super... it's probably an hour. Like, they weren't out long.
Okay.
So Doc probably did surgery and then gave them smelling salts because he doesn't want them laying on his counter all day.
Okay. Do either of you have an explanation for this?
The hunters came back. They, threatened you and M. I killed that one and impressed upon the other one that he should stop the people that were going to kill you and M. He only stopped the one that was going to kill you. You're welcome. And then, the other one tried to kill M.
Thanks. But Fantasia here proved to have perfect timing.
She stabbed that one hunter right in the back. By the way, the rest of the hunters...
Oh, there's another one I stabbed too. They came for me too. That's why I figured I should help out Em. I knew we were in the same part of town and figured I'd check in.
Wait, did they come for you as well? Did we know that?
I think they came for all of us.
Can we give her a raise? I know that's not my place.
I'll be happy to give her a raise. Not what I want. No, thank you. What, Saza? Please hire people who are more fun.
No, because if everyone is having fun, no one is doing a job.
I do my job all the time, and it's fun.
Yeah, you're the only one who gets to have a fun job.
If you love your work, you'll never work a day of your life.
Yeah, everyone else gets to be miserable while you have fun.
I don't mean to be rude. Hang on a second. How did they try to kill you? Are you not already dead?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You can kill me. When we first met, I heard you yelling to M a very explicit way to kill me.
Yeah, I know how I would kill you. I'm asking how they tried to kill you.
They're hunters, right?
They
Isn't
started
that what
with
you do?
silver bullets. It didn't work. And then they didn't get us.
Okay, silver bullets don't... Hang on. Silver bullets do not work.
Nope. We're done. We're done with this conversation. She walks past and into the bar. What the... Kingsdale!
Oh, come on now. No, it's just academic intrigue.
You get academic intrigue and get some more alcohol for my bar that is now unstocked.
That was my fault. That was my fault, and I do apologize.
Oh man, we have the cheap gin left. That's all you didn't hit.
Kingsdale.
I would rather spit in my own mouth. I think that's what I do. You understand what I said when I said I would rather spit in my own mouth, but that is just the process of being. We are all always spitting in our own mouths. That is, I'm writing that next to silver bullets don't work on ghouls.
I don't know if I'm going to only give you this bad gin because that's all that's left, or because you said that whole thing about spitting in your own mouth. I'm unhappy about both of them.
Can I get something too?
All we have is gin, the bad gin.
That's it?
I think alcohol thins your blood. You probably should not drink at the moment.
This hurts like hell, though.
Yeah, but I'm just, okay, but, alright. Anyways, yeah, so...
Pass me the terrible gin.
The hunters came in, they tried to attack the...
Wait, there might be something... There might be some whiskey here. Nope, full of glass. Sorry, full of glass.
Kingsdale.
She hands Em a glass of this bad gin, and she hands Kingsdale a cup, in case you want to spit in it and drink.
I want to be upset at the gesture, but I understand why you are mad. I did make the impulse decision to leap behind the bar as bullets were flying at my person when I could have merely flipped over a table. It was an example of undue theatrics on my part, for which I apologize.
Okay. We're gonna take a minute. We're gonna close down for the rest of the day, considering we only have the lower shelf gin left. I assume one of us should inform Sheriff Daniels, so we're not convicted of murder here.
It was self-defense. Clear as anything, it was self-defense.
Yeah, that's fair, but, like, taking the body and hiding it is probably not going to,
We don't need to hide it. I can simply dissolve it.
Em just, like, slowly looks at Kingsdale.
That's almost worse.
What do you have in your basement?
Do you not know how to dissolve bodies? Is that just... Never mind.
Ooh.
Things to dissolve bodies. What are you talking about?
Okay, but this is not these are hunters who are affiliated with the town coming here. So people will be looking for them. I think just straight up dissolving them will not help
No,
that.
I agree. We can have a moment to discuss with the sheriff. That is a good idea.
So I will run and get the sheriff. Kingsdale, are you feeling up to starting to put all this back together?
Certainly, sure. I mean, I've been shot twice, but yeah, I guess I can...
That's the question. Are you feeling okay enough to start cleaning up your mess?
I will say I do believe they came here because you're a demon, and that was a principal reason that they are displeased with our presence. And also that I did hit his son with a chair. You know something? I did not get this man's name. I do not even know he is the kid I hit with a chair's dad. That is what I know. Anyways, you can go get the sheriff, and yes, also we'll need to restock our cast iron cookware because a lot of it now is either covered in bullet holes or bullet dents.
How's the orrery?
Immaculate.
Nothing hit it. Perfect.
Yeah, nothing could have. It's protected.
It's like it's like that weird, you ever walk into a kid's room and everything is in disarray except for one chair? Like one little corner is perfect and you're like, what the? That's this.
That's this.
Like there's like a ring around of glass shards that came right up to it, didn't touch it. As Saza leaves, you hear Laura say, "Are these burn marks?" So, for mechanical note, none of this is costing you guys anything. Cody rolled well enough that there isn't any, like, actual damage. It's not, like, cutting into your profits.
Hence the no damage to the orrery.
Right, but I just wanted to be clear, like, this isn't, like, a mechanical thing where you're going to be down for a long time or, like, it's hurting you guys narratively. You just had a shootout in a bar.
That's good. Not a financial setback.
Saza heads down to the sheriff's office, where she finds Sheriff Daniels doing paperwork. Actually, no, locking someone up in the drunk tank. That seems more fun. Lady I don't remember her voice at all. I'm sorry, everybody. There's only so many voices I got. Lady Saza, what can I do for you?
Yes, we've had an incident down at the Quiver Sand that I was hoping I could bring you around to make sure we have all of our ducks in order.
Sounds good. I'll follow you down. Do you mind telling me what's happened?
Yes, it appears that some potentially rogue hunters have targeted my business due to us having a certain employee type there. And one of my employees fought back, and there is now a dead person at my bar.
All right. I mean, if they were rogue hunters, I'm sure that we can all come to an agreement. Do you happen to know the name of these hunters? Hunter?
I don't. You will have to interview Kingsdale. He is the one who was attacked, and he may have gotten their names. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll be happy to do that. Yeah, so she follows you back to the Quiver Sand.
Yeah, and I give her as much as I am aware of.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah, whatever Saza would know.
So, Kingsdale, you violently ended this man's life. Do you know who he was?
I truly do not care. He threatened my life in my place of business.
Okay, but
I acted in clear self-defense. I was also shot first, and multiple times.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. I do need to know whose body this is.
That is the dad of the son of the hunter I nearly killed with a table last week. I can look up his name. I keep it in a little journal somewhere. Whenever I hit someone with a chair, I usually write it down.
It's Hubert.
Let's see here. His name is Hubert. I have it here in my little hit person with a chair. So, Hubert Saunders, this is the senior Saunders, whose name I do not know. He did not give it before shooting me in the stomach.
And you're saying these were rogue hunters who did this?
No, I don't know that I would say rogue. I believe he intended on him and his whole family doing me harm for no other reason than forcibly ejecting his son after he harassed other employees of this business. He came into my bar. He attempted to murder me. He attempted to murder our friend M here, who had nothing to do with the altercation. And he had a man stationed on Saza admitted as much to me himself before being killed. Now, I believe you should arrest the whole family. I believe they are all complicit in these deeds. But I understand if that is unsuitable to you at this time. But at least the man that was with him also shot me and attempted to murder me.
So,
Also, there's another dead man in the street up there who's been stabbed with a sword.
so when I go and talk to the Saunders family later today about this,
Uh-huh.
and when I tell Sylvia that her favorite husband was gunned down in a tavern this afternoon, and I ask for who went with him and if they have any information about it, they're going to say exactly, they shot first.
No, they're going to lie to you. Of course they are going to lie to you. They will say I hunted them down his body is here. I did not move it. I have been shot in my own place of business. This is self-defense. And I will say I did not shoot first. I was shot, and then I returned fire.
Did you provoke them into shooting?
No, and if I had, is that the law? Can I be rude enough that shooting me becomes legal? I'm sorry, now I'm curious. Is that the law in your estimation?
The law, in my estimation, is...
Could I insult you bad enough right now that you would feel justified in gunning me down in my own business? They were free to leave. The door is unlocked, as you can see.
It looks like since he's on the doorstep, he was trying to.
No, he was on fire, and he was just screaming and running about. I'm sorry, is your issue that I defended myself to... I've been shot 3 times. And first...
Yes, but the dead man isn't the one who is making all of the work for me, having to explain it to a group of bloodthirsty...
Well, I'm sorry I was not killed. I do not mean to make your life easy. It's your job.
I'm just saying there is a group of bloodthirsty hunters that I now have to placate with the...
You don't have to do any such thing. Be the law. Is it legal to come to another man's business and shoot him?
No, but the only person who can verify that that happened is the man who shot him.
Correct. That is true. Is he on my place? Did I come to his house? Is this taking place in his house?
So here's my rub. Does she know you're Kingsdale or does she know you're Franklin?
I think I honestly don't remember. I was going to try to talk to her and then I didn't, so I don't remember.
Well, I used Kingsdale when I
Okay.
was saying...
So I'm Kingsdale.
Here's my rub, Kingsdale. Last week, someone, instead of being ejected, was beaten within an inch of his life in your establishment.
He threatened to kill me.
She looks at all of you.
They were not here. Did he harass you?
No, I'm talking about the kid you beat up last week within an inch of his life. And that's also against the law.
Bouncing someone from this establishment is against the law?
No, breaking 15 bones in his body as a message is.
It wasn't a message. He was needed to leave. I made him leave.
I
didn't shoot him.
You understand. You didn't kill him by luck, not by intent.
Now, look, I will say, had I intended him to die, and Kingsdale points at the corpse, he would be dead.
I will handle this.
What I am suggesting to you, and I understand that you do not like this problem will not go away. You have a town full of werewolves, you have Fae on your doorstep, and now you have a demon running a brothel. And you got hunters trying to make names for themselves. If you don't rein them in, this will happen again, not because I want it to, but because it will have to.
Yes,
I'm not gonna go seeking vengeance against them, but they will seek it against me. That's how this happened the first time.
Or maybe...
Rein in your citizens.
I understand that. I'm going to work out the best way that I can rein them in. But I also need the other hunter in town to rein himself in and not kill everyone who upsets him.
I will not go to his house. I will not attack him. If someone comes in here and makes threats to my life and shoots me, I will. I promise you that and nothing else. I have been a man of my word on this. With the young lad that came in, I asked him to leave nicely several times. He refused. He was then forced. That is all I am saying.
I will handle this. I will figure out what to tell the Saunders family that will not have them immediately coming to burn down this tavern or take retaliation of any sort.
I actually think the tavern cannot burn down, so you do not need to inform them of that fact.
Saza slaps Kingsdale in the arm.
It did work very well. That song really worked.
Stop.
Lady Saza, if anything happens, please don't hesitate to inform me. I am here to protect all citizens, not just human ones. I am glad you are in town. Please let me know if anyone else comes to do harm to your business or your persons.
I appreciate that, Sheriff Daniels. We only want to exist here. We're not trying to cause trouble. It is upsetting that we are having to deal with this after only being here for so long. But I trust that you will be able to handle it.
And she tips her hat and leaves. So, mechanically, like, the way that's going to work is that's going to be a die roll on how well she can convince them later on.
Cool.
That's how the game works.
That's a faction turn.
That's
right?
going to be her faction turn is trying to smooth this over, and...
It's alright. Kingsdale's collecting lamp oil. He's getting ready.
I just want to be clear. The game... For Urban Shadows is really cool, and it does give you, ways to do faction turns, where, you roll dice on, who does what. And if they succeed doing it, it's not just me saying, and then they succeed. But that also means they will come down to a roll. Alright, would you guys like to talk at all before we move on? Or,
There was something I needed to say and I have forgotten.
Real quick while Kingsdale is thinking, is the embroidered sign okay?
Yes.
I was wondering what would happen if it caught on fire. That was a thing that I thought in my head and did not speak aloud during combat.
So
I believe that is technically what it is preventing, that and violence inside, but I believe that's more like melee type violence. I'd have to go back and listen to the episode. But we are obviously, a fight happened in the bar, so it doesn't protect everything, but it should allow us to physically throw someone out.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, also Sheriff Daniels, sends by someone to pick up the body.
Before it gets melted.
We can sweep it up for him. Put it in a little box.
They bring a little box. It's called a coffin. But yeah, no, all the damage to the bar is superficial, or to the tavern is superficial. Nothing damaging has happened.
Except to the alcohol.
Again, though, that's superficial. It's narrative, not mechanic.
To M.
She's got her bad gin. She's got gin brand gin.
Awful.
Do you think of what you wanted to say, Kingsdale?
I can't remember. No, I got nothing.
All right. M, how you doing?
Bad. How are you?
Doing all right? As you head out...
I just remembered that a scene I'm supposed to have later is getting someone to infiltrate the Hunter's Guild. I think I'm not going to do that.
I figured. I was going to ask, but I kind of figured that ship has sailed.
I think we're past that part. I think I need to not dick with them anymore. I killed their dad. I think it's done.
Yeah, you asked her to spy on the hunters, and I'm like, okay, like, I thought, okay, here, in my head, I'm like, oh, these guys are gonna come, and that's gonna set up a reason where the Kingdome's gonna be like, I'm gonna bide my time, I'm gonna send in a spy, it's gonna be great, I then can take them completely down. And Kingsdale's like, you die now, bitch! So as you head out to the Stitch Witches...
It's like in a couple days, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys spend some time, so it's...
Convalescing.
Yeah, time has been passing. You guys have been fixing up the tavern. It's back up and running rather quickly. Like, again, the damage was superficial. Bullet holes give it a rustic feel.
I think Saza, in the meantime, has taken on a more like bouncer type position of like screening who's coming in, just to try to avoid us having this kind of an issue again.
I will say, for the time being, no hunters have shown up. Like, nothing has seemed abnormal. There has not been...
Yeah, this is definitely like a preventative.
There aren't people, like, gathering, like, you hear what happened. Like, there's rumors and gossip happening.
I would hope business is booming because there was an incident. Like, that's gotta be newsworthy. I'm sure Kingsdale's tables are full every night.
How much is Kingsdale bragging about it?
None, okay? Because I don't want to get punished, so none. He's being quiet about it. He's broken the law before. He knows how this works. He ain't saying nothing to nobody. He's got a story, he's sticking to it. They came in, they harassed him, they shot first. He defended himself.
Technically, none of those are lies.
That's true, yeah. And that's all he's saying. I'm gonna go with the Dresden Files thing. I self-defensed a guy to death.
So as you're walking through town, you hear, "Step right up, one and all, to the amazing wonders that I bring from the Far East. I have brought the magic of electricity. It will bring in... How about you, little lady? Would you like to feel the power of a god channeling through you?"
I'll pass, thanks.
Why settle for mere mortality? It can help with any problem you have. Backaches? He looks at you like, gunshots? You can become part of divine. Intermix yourself with the divine and become one of them.
She kind of like mutters to Prosperity.
There is a dragon sitting fully on your shoulder.
Yeah, like, so what is this thing he's talking about?
I don't know. We don't use... I don't know what electricity... Is this another part of my body? Is this another part of my body?
We're gonna find out. So she's like, sure, why not? I'll give it a try.
My name is Kenny Shadows. I own the Shadow Emporium, and when you love this electricity and tonic, you can stop by and get more of what you desire, young lady.
What does it do?
What doesn't it do? Here is a small sample of our amazing one-of-a-kind snake oil. Remember, at this time, people thought it worked. And we're gonna hook you up to this machine. It is gonna have the power of a god flow through you. Now, I want to warn you, this is not for the faint of heart, but you look like a strong lass who can handle it, and you will feel both vim and vigor after you do this, as you feel divinity flowing through you.
She kind of like mutters to Prosperity like, well, it can't hurt. Maybe it'll jumpstart you.
Or entangle us more.
By giving you more divine power?
I don't want you eating my body or consuming it.
Does this look like your body?
I don't know what it is.
Your body's in metal, not whatever this is. What's in the box?
That is a trade secret that I cannot share with you.
It's that Prosperity metal, isn't it?
I'm trying to think if it would be. No, I have not had the benefit or the luxury of being able to afford some of the Prosperity Godstone that is all the rage right now. But I assure you, this electricity is more potent and better. Straight from the gods themselves, not the body of a dead, useless one. Useless? Useless?
Shh.
He can't hear me. I can yell as loud as I want about this hack. It's probably made up.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
roll me a keep your cool check.
Cool. 8.
All right.
What's it gonna cost me?
So you get hooked into this machine.
How strapped in do you gotta be? Is it like
It's not super
like
strapped
a chair or?
You got like diodes on you.
Okay.
I think it's a chair because like they are zapped. You're about to get zapped with electricity.
Okay.
Um.
I didn't know if it was like the thing where you like grab the electric fence for cattle, you know, and it's like, whoo.
It's gonna be that amount of electricity,
Okay.
but there's a showmanship to this.
Yes.
Like he was trying to sell people on this magic elixir. So I'm giving you the option. It can do nothing, or it can cure your one wound, like it can heal that other wound.
Okay.
But you will have a debt with Kenny Shadows then, in the form of you want to do this again. Like it's a little bit addictive. Not like you...
Obviously that one. That is by far the more interesting thing.
Cool. Like, it's not like you are, like, immediately frothing at the mouth for more, but it does... It's like caffeine. It's like a solid caffeine addiction immediately.
Okay.
So you are hooked up to these diodes, and this buzzing goes through you as you have a mild shock go through your entire body. It is just electricity going through you, but that does help kickstart some of the magic in your blood and prosperity being around you, helping you stitch together the wounds that you have taken and heal back up, and you do feel both full of vim and vigor. If a little, like, uncomfortable, because being shocked with a lot of electricity is not a pleasant feeling.
Right.
And as the feeling leaves you, so does some of that good buzz feeling. Now, how do you feel, ma'am?
I feel good.
Like the divine has moved through you?
I don't know about that, but I feel good.
See, one and all, how well this works. She feels good? Why don't you... Oh, man, what could he have you do? I'm not a good con man. This is not what I'm about, you know?
I think he probably tries to start selling it to other people.
Yeah. Who would like a free sample next? You can heal from bullet wounds. All your ails will be cured. And remember, you can always get more at the Shadow Emporium.
Tell Two Bits I say hi.
Will do. He is a... May I ask who your name, so I may say, other than the beautiful woman who stopped by?
Tell him M said hi.
I will happily relay your message. Come one, come all, as you leave him to his chanting. I don't think it worked. He's a hack. It's a lie.
I take a look at my side. Feels good now.
I won't believe it till I put my hand into your side.
It went through my head. I don't know. I'm going to tell Kingsdale about it. Might help him too.
You have a literal deity with you who you won't make a deal with. But
who doesn't heal me, so...
You haven't asked and given a sufficient price for that prosperity. I want things for free. That's not how the world works.
I'm working on figuring out the deal with your body. First, I have to protect my mind.
Yeah, I understand. I get it. Your mind's more important than my body. I'm actually dead, so we can wait on that as people are carving it up.
You expect me to just take on the whole Prosperity Plateau Mining Corporation?
I mean, you could ask Kingsdale. I'm sure he'd help out.
You think he needs more heat?
I mean, he seems to be prospering with it, you know. He's still standing. Business is booming at your tavern as you wanted.
We'll investigate it.
I'd say that's all I ask, but no, I also want to be resurrected.
I am happy to help with that, but it's not going to happen overnight. And if I get dragged back to Bloodport with my benefactor, then I'm not going to be able to help you here.
Just stick Kingsdale on him. I'm sure it'll be fine.
That would be good.
Though, I mean... I'm sure that a Fae is harder to kill than a human, you know, they...
Kingsdale off screen shakes his head. The problem right now is that it requires my benefactor to not hire him first. So, one step at a time. She walks to the Stitch Witches.
As you approach the Stitch Witches from Sasa's directions, you see an angelic being standing, arms out, with a sword pointed down towards the ground. Halt! Who goes there?
Call me Sachiel, I presume?
That would be me. How have you heard of me? I mean, I am one of the few angels in town, so...
Saza from the Quiversand Tavern. She,
Saza. She is a delight. I was hoping she would come back more often. She is always a pleasure to talk to.
Right. Can I go in? I was hoping to speak to Glory.
Her name's Irene.
Oh.
Don't enable her, please. She thinks...
Will I get a better deal if I do? I'll call her whatever she wants if it'll help me out.
Just don't call her late for dinner, I guess.
I'm just kind of stares at him.
I guess that's an angel joke. Well, I assume you mean no ill will. I will allow you to proceed in, but I do have a question I'd like to ask you. Why do you have the scent of the divine on you?
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's this thing that I do not believe mortals possess of. It's like another sense we have where you can touch and taste. It's something like that where we get the impression of the divine when it's around.
So I'm blessed? That'd be nice.
No, it feels different than that. It feels off, like something that's blurry. I don't know, it's hard to put this into words.
Sachiel, are you in the business of helping gods, bringing gods back?
Not particularly. People don't come to Desperation because they're doing their best, and you don't work for wonderful older women who in no way yell and scream too often at you because you're in good with the bureaucracy of heaven. Mind you, I chose to leave. This was not a forced exile. But I am not in the business of tying myself to another deity.
Good for you. That's what I'll say to that.
Are you in the habit of bringing back deities, since there's only the one, and he, gestures with his head to the mountains behind?
I'm told that's impossible, no?
I would not take every byline that you have heard from every devotee as truth. People say a lot of things.
Is there some angel knowledge you have of this?
I don't. Here's the thing. It has been a millennia, at least, since the last deity has been killed. I don't know if one could be brought back. However, people say lots of things about lots of people and beings. And sometimes they're accurate, and sometimes they're hiding something.
Fair. I take it that's not a business you want to get caught up in again?
It seems like a business that you are caught up in, if I may be so presumptuous.
I mean, you said there's something weird about my aura, I guess?
Aura seems like a fair term for it. And there is, I was curious, but you seem to be... Have you resurrected a dead god, Em?
No, I thought you said that's impossible.
I said people say lots of things. You said it's impossible.
I'm told it's impossible, so no.
All right.
I think we'd know if Prosperity were back, right?
Honestly, I don't know what would happen.
Doing that well for yourself?
I am happy with where I am. There is more to Prosperity than the god could ever imagine.
Well, let's hope we all find prosperity and more.
I'm thinking of all the ways he's going to prosper through pain now.
Hush.
Do you say something?
It's hot out. Can I step inside?
Happily. So you enter. Behold, I am Glory, goddess of the moon and stars, prophetic deity from above. I'm not actually a deity. I am just a witch, but the rest stands.
Well, Glory, goddess of the moon.
I like you.
I'm told you can offer protections?
I can. Did Satchel tell you that?
No, Saza did.
Saza, she's great. She didn't listen to Satchel. He is a stick in the mud. And might have one up his ass, too.
M laughs. I could see that. I'm hoping you might be a little more helpful, though. I'm looking for something that would provide mental protection. I've had some intrusive visions, shall we say? And I'd like to make sure my mind stays my own.
Seems simple enough.
Does it?
I mean, it depends on a variety of factors, but mental protections are not something that are impossible for a witch like myself. A master of the craft, someone whose skill you can only but admire in everything that is done.
Happy to admire it, yes. Can you do it, though?
Oh, happily. It depends on, as I said. So, is there anything, are we protecting from everyone? One person? Specifics?
Is it more effective if I pick one person?
I mean, yeah, in many ways, yes. Think of the difference between trying to keep everyone out, but trying to keep one person out. I can make a key around your mind to keep one person out a lot easier because I can do things that they would not think to try to unravel magically.
All right, then I have one person in mind.
Okay, do they have your true name?
Yes.
Cool, we can work with around that, but...
Can we? That's wonderful to hear.
I mean, you're not going to like the answers.
Okay.
So magic requires sacrifice.
Right.
And those that don't have to sacrifice are usually paying in ways they do not fully or completely understand. However, this person, having your true name, is able to pull on the power of that to access your mind more easily, I presume. I'm presuming they're accessing your mind, since it is a thing that you are looking to avoid.
Right.
And we're not just dealing in hypotheticals here, are we? Are we dealing in hypotheticals? Because if we are, that I can charge you extra.
No hypotheticals, unfortunately.
Cool, I was lying. I actually charge extra for not hypotheticals.
Unless I call you Glory?
You hear from the door, Irene, stop bothering the young woman. I'm not bothering her, I'm helping her. Charge the standard price and be done with it. He is no fun. I don't have to pay dues on stuff the other coven members don't know about. And he tells them every time I overcharge, so I have to pay dues on them still.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You don't seem sorry, but that's fine. Alright, so, I can take your true name. I can give you a block with it. That is the easiest way. Alternatively, you can give me some of your blood, and I can stitch that into a pattern, much like I did with Lady Saza. And that will provide a pretty equivalent defense. I can't promise it will block out everything, because you have to understand a true name given honestly and without reservation is a powerful magic.
Right, I'm
assuming it was given honestly without reservation?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, that makes it harder.
Excuse my frankness, but I'd prefer not to give my true name out to anybody else, even if they're trying to help me, so...
That's completely understandable. I get it. I understand the value of a true name. It is a lot to bear. I can easily take some of your blood. Is there anything else I can help you with while you're here? Have you considered nurturing your own magic to be able to block him without other people's help?
I'm told that might require my true name as well.
I mean, if other people are doing it, you can learn your own magic. Magic is not something that you are born with and can never achieve. Do you think I knew how to make these complex spells because I was born that way?
No, well, there's magic, and then there's, I don't know, curses, you know?
Are you cursed?
Feels like it some days.
That's not an answer.
I don't know. Is that something you can see?
Have you been cursed? What is...
I don't know how I came to be the way I am.
Do you understand you're being vague with me right now?
Yes.
Do you understand that you're like going to the doctor and saying, a part of me hurts? And the doctor goes, which part? And you said, one of them? That's what you're doing to me right now. You're like, I have visions of the future. They come true. I mean, it's not how visions work.
That's how mine do.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Great. And how should I be doing it correctly?
I mean, wait, do you believe that every vision you've ever had has come true?
Yes, I've watched it happen.
Did you fight against any of these?
How
many of these were self-fulfilling?
I mean, probably some of them, but not all of them, certainly.
So, if, like, many of them probably were... Did you think were gonna happen, so you acted on that information, so then they happened?
Maybe. I tried to stop them when I first started having them, and it never helped. So I figured I should stop swimming upstream. I can change the context around which they happen, but if I see it, it happens, in my experience.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do for you. First, I'm going to stab you, and she pokes you with a needle.
Ah!
And blood comes out like a thread, still connected, as she pulls it out from a needle and puts it into like a spool as it like hardens and has a red crystal gleam. Actually,
ew.
What color is your blood?
It's red.
Has it changed at all being mixed with prosperity, do you think?
I don't know. He's just in my head, right? He's just riding along. I don't think he's changed my blood.
Okay, so you have done this. Your blood comes out red and crystalline in the deep saturated, but there is as you glance at it, there is the barest hint of a blue sheen to it.
Is that your magic? That blue?
This is all you, honey.
Why does it look like that? That's not normal, right?
Not typically, but magic works in mysterious ways.
All right.
Is there something weird going on with you that I should know about? Or that you want me to know about? I'm not trying to pry, honestly. I have other things to tell you before we...
Just stitch with it. It's fine.
That's what we should call ourselves. Satchel, I need you to make a sign. It says stitch with it. No, yeah, it will be good. I'm not making the sign. You're going to, and then you're going to hang it up. Oh, God's grant me strength. You left them. They don't want to give you any strength. I know, and I'm sad about it sometimes. He gets like this sometimes. I'm a delight. He's a crank.
Well, he can always stop by the Quiversand Tavern.
I mean, if he wants, he can do what he wants. He doesn't even have to stand outside the door all day. I've told him he can leave. And then the coven is worried that you're not going to pay any dues, Glory. I mean, there's a fair point there.
Hey, he's catching on. He's using your real name.
I know. Don't say that too loud. He will get upset. Here's the other thing. I think you should find someone to teach you how to control your magic.
Is that something the coven can do?
If you'd like, I can put you in contact with some of my sisters and brothers. We're a gender-neutral organization. We just say witches because Stitch Witch. You know, you get it.
Right.
It's called rhyming, you know, when words are spelled similarly. Oh, you know this.
Right.
But I can put you in contact with some of them. There's also other magical beings. There are wizards about that you can seek out. There are other beings of power. There are other ways you can learn to control your magic if you'd like. And that is up to you. I cannot tell you if that is the right or wrong choice, but you do not have to be controlled by your visions, and also, all visions are a possibility, not a guarantee. So remember that when you're acting on them, before you make them all come true yourself. They don't have to.
I'll do my best.
All right. Come back in 2 days and I'll have your nice embroidery done.
Appreciate the help, Glory. What do I owe her?
You'll owe her a
Just
debt.
Okay.
As you leave, Sachiel, give Saza my best.
Will do. Actually, can I just give her a debt that I have? Can I say Kingsdale owes her one instead of owing me 3?
What?
I owe a lot of people stuff.
Can
I do
no,
that?
she doesn't know Kingsdale. That means nothing to her.
He's the bouncer. Saza knows him too. He's the bouncer at the Corvusand Tavern. He's very powerful.
Why are you doing this to me?
Why would I want him? I have a bouncer who's already annoying. He's right out there.
I mean, the two of them together would probably entertain you all day. Really, it's a 2-for-1 deal.
Sachiel is not interested. Satchel's not interested in that. I've asked many times. He's taken an oath of celibacy. I have not. I'm just not interested, Irene. It's an oath of celibacy. She nods knowingly. No, I don't want your bouncer's favor. You can have your bouncer's favor.
Okay.
I'll let you know if there's someone that you have a debt with that I would like instead. Have a great day. I'll see you in 2.
Bye. Bye, Sachiel. I'll let Saza know you asked about her.
It was nice meeting you, Em. You seem like good people.
Likewise.
And you start strolling back. He seems like a jerk, and I don't think we should trust him.
Now what? Prosperity?
He doesn't think prosperity is a good god. And I take that personally because I am that god.
Was he an angel to you?
I don't know. A lot of stuff is missing, seeing as I'm in an itty-bitty tiny vessel who almost burned her brain out by seeing my memories.
Well, I can sympathize with having holes in your memory.
Maybe we do get along a little bit. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Anyway, to the mines.
First, lunch.
And that's where we'll end. Hey Wanderers, thanks for listening to our campaign Desperation. As always, you can follow us on our socials, and if you like what you hear, leave us a review on your podcast app of choice, and tell a friend about the show. We hope you've enjoyed your time in Desperation. Just because it's the end of the line, doesn't mean you don't have options.